Oh my god, I was muted. Thanks everybody for showing up for the Monday random like horror stream that I was going on about, or that we are about to be going on about. And I'm going to have a special guest joining us. I already see a couple of people who went ahead and uh, said comments, which you will obviously be shouted out. This is just a random thing. I'm not sure this might be a thing. Like, I like to shout out horror movies. I like to talk about horror movies. And I have a guest who seems to be into one of the horror movies that I want to talk about. It's one of the last videos that I actually brought up, which is Bring Her Back. But also, maybe we'll divulge into other horror movies as well. With that being said, let me go ahead and shout out people like Joseph Lanham. Says, hey, what's up, Joseph? How you doing? We got Bootzilla. Hello, Syfaxx. Hey, hello to you as well. What's up, Bootzilla? Hopefully you were doing well. Joseph Lanham also says, love horror. Look. Horror is, for one, it's a great medium. It's an easy way for a lot of directors and stuff like that to do like a cheap, oddly enough, like horror seems to be like a cheap medium to get directors into the space that they want to get into. Maybe they go on to other things, but I love horror movies in general. And when people start doing them right, and when they do them right, I feel they need to be called out and praised and thrown out there a lot more. You know what I mean? Because horror movies tend to make money. They do them for like $5 to $10 million, and even if they only make like 40 to 50 million, that kind of budget versus that amount of money that they make is ridiculously profitable. They're like, for that studio, depending on the studio size, all these things, it just adds up in their favor. I like certain horror, but not a lover of it. From Bootzilla. Oh man, dude, I get it. I'm not sure if they'll, like, the main focus of this one we'll be talking about a specific one, but we'll also talk about maybe some of our favorite ones, and maybe you'll get maybe you'll hear about movies you haven't heard about, and something you might want to check out if you're a horror movie fan. And excuse me with that. With that being said, let me go ahead and present. Oh my god. I tried to make this a clip, but CapCut was not on my side today. CapCut is apparently being very lame, and I need to learn how to use DaVinci, which I've been wanting to do anyways. Now it's forcing me to do so. But with that, let's go. We got Grey Poupet on here. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? It's always a pleasure being
playing? Here. Is the music still playing on your end? Oh my god!
Not for me. It doesn't seem to be coming through the stream. But
okay, shit.
Oh yeah.
But look, we got our favorite jar of mustard out there. I thought that would have been funny. I tried to make a clip out of it in the last like 10 seconds or like 10 minutes before we went live, and then CapCut was like, you got to pay for this, and I was like, okay, apparently I'm not using CapCut anymore. Like, no,
but that totally works.
And CapCut takes.
I loved hearing someone yell mustard, man. It's awesome.
Mustard, yeah.
Makes me feel at home, man.
We got Grey Poupet, and hey, just for the audience, because maybe the audience here doesn't know who you are. Go ahead and you know, like Grey Poupet he's interchangeable. He can go from all sorts of different things. Go ahead and give him just a quick taste of what you can do, because Grey Poupet he's a master of many different forms. So check out this mustard and check out what the mustard can do.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, sometimes, you know, you gotta class it up a little bit. I like some hair. You know, sometimes you gotta lay on the charm, you know, a little bit thicker mustard, if you will. You know, we got like the chibi versions. if we're gonna get artsy with it, yeah, I got a lot of different versions, but
Yeah. He can
it's
be
just a mustard
he can be
jar.
Gambit mustard. Check that shit out, man. That is
Yeah,
awesome. Every time I see that, it makes me laugh. I'm just like, God damn it, God damn it, Grey Poupet. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you're doing is awesome. That's what he's doing all the time. He's
well,
about to be
thanks, man.
getting back into the YouTube sphere. Like he's been taking a hiatus. Like well, he highlights on random people's channels and stuff. Sadly, MSK is one of them, but that's a joke. MSK actually has been doing a lot better and everything. But this guy is awesome. Every time I've been on MSK show, Greg Poupet and me have got along very nicely, and I'm glad to have him on my channel finally. So yeah, check out the talking jar of mustard. Check it out, man. It actually animates as he's laughing or talking. It is amazing.
It's supposed to. Well, hell yeah,
Look
man.
at that.
Thanks
A
for having me
lid
here.
mouth, awesome. It's amazing. It's amazing. So the things we're going to be talking about is obviously we're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about horror movies, but
Oh, hell yeah.
but before this before this stream, we were obviously on a MSK stream, and then afterwards we were shooting the shit, and I realized he actually saw Final Destination Bloodlines, which is the newest movie that came out. I have a review out there. Go ahead and check that out if you're so obliged. Like, please go check it out. I think I did a pretty decent decent review on that overall. With that being said, hold on. We also got Emily Kruger. I always like to shout out everybody in the chat if there's new people. What's up, Emily? How are you doing? Hail to you. What's up? Yeah, Grey Poupet also saying, hey. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. See, you got to pay attention to the chat and also pay attention to this. You know, you got multiple things going on here. But with Final Destination Bloodlines, like I love this movie to the point where this might have been one of the first movies of this year that I was looking forward to possibly seeing it again. I'm going to try to catch it before it goes out of theater. Like I want to see it in theater again. We got Hold My Dual Shock. We got Andy. I'm sure that's Andy. What's up, Andy? From Sup, everybody from Hold My Dual Shock. What's going on? Hold My Dual Shock. What's going on, brother? Hey, man, if you want to, if you want a link, I know like this is around the time you probably are about to be hitting the gym, but I'll shoot you a link if you want to jump on. Got DK Bones. I mean, come on, dude. People are just coming in. What's up, DK Bones? Hello, everyone. What's up, DK? DK Bones. Hell yeah, the DK Bones. Hey, if you want a link as well, you are welcome on. We're gonna be talking about well, the first topic will be the main first topic will be obviously Final Destination Bloodlines, because I really like this movie. I know Gray saw it. I don't actually know his opinion fully on it, but I'm waiting to hear about it. And yes, we also got Sin. What's up, Sin? What's up, everybody? Look at that. Look at that. We're getting a packed house in here. What's up? We're just talking about random movies. We're getting some people in listening while I'm on my way home. Hell yeah, man. Hey, don't crash. Don't crash because we might make you laugh too hard. If we do that, I mean, I'm gonna feel bad, but at the same time, I'll be like, at least you went out with a chuckle, right? Like, there you go, man. Like, have a safe ride home. Make it home to either yourself, your family, whatever you got going on. You know, keep on keeping on. There you go. Like, what is that? Joe Dirt. Keep on keeping on. But yes. Let me go ahead and send some of these invites out in case other people would like to jump on as well. Go ahead and send one out to Hold My Dual Shock. Oh my god, you guys haven't messaged me in forever. You're so far down my list. Nobody talks to me anymore. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? But okay, so Hold My Dual Shock got one, and then DK Bones. Where you at, DK Bones? There you go. Bam. Here's a link, DK Bones. And from there, we can go on from there. let's go
Oh
ahead
yeah.
and hear your thoughts on Final Destination Bloodlines, man. Like, how did you feel about this movie? And I'll
So
go on about mine afterwards. I mean, I might have
yeah,
already
it sounds like
spoiled it,
you
but
might be a little bit more positive on this than me. That being said, I did not hate it, and I was kind of expecting the worst. Like anytime a horror movie throws bloodlines in there, you're pretty assured that it's not going to be the greatest in the franchise. But man, I don't hate this one. I think one and two kind of hold a certain place in my heart. I think they would go a little bit above this, but not the worst, like kind of reimagining, rebooting of an idea. To me, it's up there in this franchise, which without giving it much thought, I think I'd actually put this franchise up against a lot of other horror franchises. I don't think it gets kind of the attention that it deserves, but
the Acolyte was a horror movie they
that's
advertised
true.
on Bloodlines.
See, it just proves my point. Anytime they bring bloodlines into it, you got to be a little bit
Well,
weary.
see, like I was apprehensive too because anything that basically screams prequel, like so this was like they did it well where it's like it's kind of a prequel, but it's not. It shows how everything is kind of interconnected, even though the director said that it's apparently not, even though there's a person in the movie who has, I mean, at this point, we might as well go ahead and do spoilers. So her grandma has this book seeing how all these people are connected to that event that she saved, and because of that all these other people have these crazy deaths and like Rube Goldberg machines of deaths that happen around them, and they have like a whole book of it. I thought that was actually cool. Instead of doing the premonition thing, it was like she
Yeah,
has a dream of it. And so it was a little bit, it was obviously a little bit different. It still had the same feeling of it.
but a slightly
And
different
then
take on it.
it
I
was it was a
fully agree with
slightly
you.
different take. And then
It's not exactly
on
what you'd expect. Like you'd expect they're just going to rehash the exact same first thing again. Like
yeah,
you're just going to keep reliving
you
these
would
moments. But
you would expect
you only
them
get to like
to
once.
do the exact same thing. And I mean, there's elements of that to that. And even in the trailer, it kind of just seems like, okay, we're gonna get the same like same but different, same but different. Like no, it's you. It is and it isn't, because there's characters in it that I really like I grew to almost dislike instantly, and then like
I think you're supposed to. You're not supposed to
yeah,
love every member of this family. I wouldn't.
but then you like them, like
Uh-huh.
the tattoo guy, like right, like he's instantly hateable. Like you're just like fuck that guy, he's gonna die, he's gonna, and you
Well,
see
he
it in the
loves his
trailer,
brother so much, like the
and
peanut
then
allergy.
dude, and it has one of the funniest lines I think I've heard in a movie in years. He's like, "Is that why you wanted to play baseball with me, or like you wanted to play catch with me all the time?" I thought that was fucking hilarious. Like when he learns his origin, because he learns that he's he's not actually part of the family. It was too
Yeah,
fucking funny.
yeah.
That shit
That part
was
had me cracking up.
hilarious.
And then there's a part in a tattoo parlor that goes a little differently than what you'd expect, especially given like
The context of
this
the
series.
trailer, yeah, the context of the trailer and the way that it plays out, and then you see like you're just like, okay, yeah, that seems all right, and then they cut to the next scene, and you're like, wait, you're still you're
Yeah,
you're still here, and then it
it
makes
had me
sense,
busting
and
out
it
a
makes
couple times.
sense. Yeah, it was like it was oddly funny. It's obviously gruesome. There's some gruesome parts in it, but it was like I was engrossed in this movie. Like I was just having a good time. That's what I miss from movies in general. Like I was just having a good time. Like I know what I'm going into when I go to a Final Destination movie. And I'm like, okay, I'm expecting there's gonna be some crazy Rube Goldberg scene of death. I've said that a couple, like
Which they
I've
are,
said that again.
but
That's
they're
what you're
done
gonna
well.
get. And it's like interesting to see how they're set up, and then to see it set up, somebody actually points it out, and then it happens, but it just happens to a different person. it's like, holy shit. Like
Yeah.
it's like, that's the way that you subvert people's expectations in a movie. I think that that's done well. And check it out. We got another guest in the background. I don't know. Hey,
Oh
if you're
yeah.
there, if you're there, man, go ahead and turn on your camera, and I'll give you an intro once you turn on your camera. Like, you might be using the bathroom. Oh, there you are. There you are. So with that, let's go with. There we go.
Stud cock. Stud cock. Stud cock.
We got DK Bones. How's it going, dude?
What's up, man? You guys are all.
Dude, I got to do something to spice it up. Let's go. Let's go.
You guys are wild, man.
Oh, we got Rafa Balde in the chat. What's up, Rafa Balde? Like, handling it out there, and like, oh my god, I can't imagine what that guy's going through. Like, how early is it for you out there? What is that? A 6-7 hour difference? It's crazy. Anyways, DK, have you seen a Final Destination Bloodlines? Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen the new one though.
Oh, you haven't even seen it? Oh man,
No, I haven't seen it
we're gonna be dropping spoilers about it. But like, have you seen other Final Destination movies in general?
Yeah, I've seen the other ones. Yeah.
Which one is like with the ones that you've seen? What's one of the best ones you've seen? Like, and something that stuck with you. I mean, I kind of know the main one that everyone sticks with, but is there a death scene that really sticks out to you?
I think that the one death scene, the one death scene is the log truck.
Yeah.
Because I see it every other weekend driving to work. You see a log truck driving, and you're like, "Oh, this is Final Destination."
Like that's that shit that's in the back of your mind. And it's just like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah, I gotta get
An
past
entire
this.
generation. Like, I can't pass one of those trucks without thinking it. They did the coolest thing with the advertising on this one, where they actually put Final Destination Bloodlines and then like a fake logging trucks and put the ad all over those, just because they knew that that's what's gonna, like strike.
well, they
the
knew
memory.
it's like, yeah, it's basically nostalgia bait. It's like that's all that was. And to be fair, towards the end of the movie, something like that does happen. But I mean, because Gray, you said you saw it.
You can
I mean,
it's no big deal. You can spoil the movie for me.
Hail me from Sean, the artist formerly known as John Cuckask, LLM. Yeah, what's up, Sean? Hail you, brother. What's going on, dude? Did you see Bloodlines, Sean? If you did, or if anybody in the chat saw it and you want to jump on and you want to talk about it, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be great. We can delve in deeper about it. But I'm curious, like with like Gray, because obviously me and Gray are the ones that saw it. But what are your favorite like kills in it? Right? Obviously, hey, look. You know what? Let me go ahead and put this. Let me put a banner up that's going to say spoilers. There we go. Spoilers.
I think I can.
I mean, this movie's been out for this movie's been out for a couple weeks. Spoilers are abound. Whatever. Still, even with the spoilers, to watch it is like I think it's an experience, and I enjoyed myself this whole movie. I thought it was a great time. So go ahead.
I mean,
ahead.
you know what
Go
you're
ahead,
getting. Like, I don't know that it really is spoilers. Like, you know that people are going to die through these elaborate devices or whatever. But I think the two brothers, where they're trying to set something up, and then things keep going awry in the hospital. To me, that's like the quintessential like two from this that'll kind of stick with me. The beginning is great, but I think those two kind of the hospital. I think that for me is totally it. I guess it was the one that they gave a warning for with this, but I don't know why you kind of need a warning for it. I don't envision that machinery ever getting used that way. I think.
Well, I think it's a warning because the machine itself, like when you go into that, they're always like, before you even go into that room, they're like, you need to have any metal on you at all. And I feel that's almost common knowledge.
Yeah.
I think that is like I've never been to the hospital. I've been to the hospital like twice in my whole fucking life. But even I know, do not go near an MIR machine while it's on, because it attracts metal at such a degree that is crazy. Like you need to have you can't have piercings on, you can't have all this stuff. And to do that to the degree that it did it in this movie, I mean, I felt that was kind of obvious coming, but the way that they
Oh, yeah.
portrayed it was like, holy shit. Like they went for it. They did not hold back. They did not hold back at all.
Well, and they telegraph it's gonna happen, but what actually happens, man? I really dig it. I think this whole franchise has been pretty consistent. That being said, like I would say 4 through like, is this the 7th one? 4 through whatever they got to kind of blur together for me.
The sixth one. Yeah, like 1 and 2 were the most consistent because they had like even the same character who came back. And
Well, yeah,
then
Devin
the second
Sawa.
one,
You need
the
that
second one technically had people who sort of lived at the end of it, but there's actually behind the scenes footage or like deleted scenes or whatever that actually shows that those people actually died through a like died through a wood chipper at a like a machine shop. There's a wood chipper that they both get sucked into. It's behind the scenes footage or whatever, and then it's actually shown in the movie. Like they actually have this little newspaper clipping. It's like, oh, these people died through a wood chipper. And I remember even seeing that when I was watching the movie. I was like, who died through a wood chipper? I mean, I've seen that happen before with like Fargo or whatever, but in the movie or in the movies, and you've never seen that. Like that wasn't actually a thing, but it's actually behind the scenes thing, or it's like a deleted scene. And so that was kind of interesting. So it's like, oh, these are the only people that lived. No, they didn't. They actually did not live. They still died a gruesome, crazy death in this universe. Yeah. So
I don't think I ever watched the behind the scenes one then, or the bonus footage.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't, but it's like that's why even in the movie there's they turn to, they're going through the book and they're seeing all these crazy deaths going down, and then they turn to the page and it's just it's like, oh, these people die in this wood chipper accident or whatever type of deal. And it's like I remember even seeing that and I was like, who the fuck died through a wood chipper? What is that? And so I had to look it up. So and it was like, it's the people who survived the second movie after the kid gets blown up he gets blown up through the grill malfunctioning or whatever, and it blows him up. The 2 people who lived in the second movie die through the wood chipper on like behind the scenes kind of deal. So so nobody's actually lived through any of the blood, like any of the Final Destination is what it says. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. And I don't know. I find little details like that pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and check out some of these comments here. Get the feeling like I don't need to see all the Final Destinations and see this one, kind of like the Saw movies.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, I mean each one is on their own type of deal. This one, it has a connection to each one of them, even though the director says it doesn't, but the movie says it does. So I found that kind of weird because the director's like,
Tony Todd's. Hey, just as Deputy Dog put it in chat, I think it's Tony Todd's last on-screen role. So it might be worth seeing.
We got DK Bones saying, oh, well, DK Bones is right here, man. We could talk to you, man. He's like, yes, I ride an Indian Scout Boober 2023. There you go. We got Sean saying, I saw all urban legend movies, and I don't feel like I really gained anything from that. Dude, horror movies, you're not supposed to gain anything from horror movies. Horror movies are just entertainment. And it's this entertainment of this fear that some people might have. It's like even something as like silly and ridiculous as like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, right? That's a silly and ridiculous movie. But there are plenty of people out there who look at a movie like that and they're like, fucking clowns. I hate clowns. I literally know, I specifically know one girl that whenever I think about this, I know one girl who's just like, she hates clowns to such a degree that it is crazy. And like it terrifies her to like her core just to see like clown makeup and stuff. And so
I
I'm
thought
like,
you were gonna say it
there's
was
people,
silly
there's
and
people
funny
like
to
that.
fear clowns. I was gonna say no, that's perfectly natural. Have you seen them, man? They're creepy. Clowns are creepy, man.
Yeah, they can be. I mean, you got Terrifier when
No,
they
they
do the
are.
face and they do the like the tilted face and
That's
like the
creepy.
giant smile, and it's like everything is accentuated to like horror and back, you know. So yeah, not like that goth dude kicked the bucket in tooth. Or in Teeth. Dude, Sean keeps bringing up this stupid fucking horror movie called Teeth, which is
Hey,
about.
it wasn't stupid. It's vagina dentata, and it's a very natural fear.
Oh, you've
and,
actually seen it. You've seen it. Okay,
yes, and
Jesus
to
Christ.
answer,
Okay.
Andy hates clowns. No, don't hate clowns, and certainly not juggalos. I just find them creepy.
So
it's a
you've
movie called Teeth?
actually seen Teeth. Hey,
Oh yeah,
DK Bones, have you seen the movie Teeth? Do you know what that's about?
No, I've never heard of it until now.
Oh man, this might be man.
What year did this come out?
You're a black dude and you didn't see Teeth? Like,
No,
it's kind of a creepy movie, man. It's exactly what you think it is, but it's shot
it's
slightly
not,
in
though.
better taste than you'd think.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's go. Bootzilla says, I remember the train scene from the first movie. I think that was wild. That was actually like the third movie, the train scene. Yeah, that was the third movie. Yeah.
First one's a plane. I think the train is.
First one's a plane. The second one is the log traffic thing. And then the third one is the train derailment at the end to where they realize like, oh, we're all about to die. Because they're like, hey, we're all in good shape. And then all of a sudden death happens to them. So it's like even though it seems like everybody lives, they never do. Like even in Bloodlines, they do not. You know, it's like I thought it was kind of a good like homage or like a homage to basically the second movie. Obviously, that one is the one that is most profound and like the one that's stuck in so many people's heads, because once you get older, you're driving, and once you're driving around, like even DK Bones is like, dude, I see that shit all the time. I see these logging trucks here, there, whatever. Like that just, it's in your head, and it not only is it in your head, it's in front of you. And on top of that, you're just like, motherfucker. The thing I will give you some leeway towards is the logs actually do not bounce like that. They had to CGI the logs to bounce like that. Logs do not bounce like that. They had to do that. They had to CGI the bounces because it actually does not happen like that. The physics and everything behind it, it doesn't work like that. So you're a little relieved. I mean, it's going to take out your engine, like, and maybe your engine might get pushed all up in you, and like it could be a totally different kind of death. But as far as it bouncing and hitting into your window, it's very unlikely. Like that kind of stuff is not very likely.
They're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance, guys. Hold my dill socks. Sam here. You have to come for Bike Week next year or Biketoberfest this year. Where you at? I mean, you don't have to say your town, but what state? DK Bones.
I'm in Florida.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's cool stuff that goes on out there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dear, hold my dill sock. Hates clowns. I won't stand for juggalo hate. Motherfucker. Hey, Andy, magnets, how do they work? Come on. Like,
magic.
Sean, killer clowns is a metaphor for the usurpation of the country during Watergate. It has layers. God damn it, Sean. Sean just says the most wild shit, and I'm like, there's a part of me I'm like, do I actually believe this? But at the same time, I'm like, it's fucking John Cuckass. Like this guy, he's so unserious, but there's a layer to it. You know, there's always a monicum of truth behind whatever fucking lie he puts into the chat. Joseph Lanham says, love killer clowns. Absolutely. DK Bones, when and where is Bike Week? We just said that. It's down in Florida. Where in Florida, DK Bones?
Daytona Beach.
I mean, Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach is Bike Week.
And then Biketoberfest is, I think it's October 16th this year to the 19th.
I would assume Biketoberfest usually rhymes with Oktoberfest. Yes, like that. Yeah. I think I could have, I don't know, sleuth my way into that one. You know, Juggalo news for current events. It's extremely scary. Syfaxx. It's not though. It's definitely not. Deputy Dog. John Wayne Gacy is a good reason to be afraid of clowns. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Clowns are creepy. Yeah, see, a lot of people do not like clowns. That's why I like it, you know, Pennywise, or if you know his real name, which is the Deadlights. That's his actual name, is the Deadlights. But yeah, that's a whole different thing. Any horror movie called Teeth is not going to end well. True. Absolutely true. Let's see here. Let me see if I can catch up. Sandra Bullock had a movie that was essentially the same concept of not being able to defy death. Oh my God, that's the one with Paul Giamatti, right? What was that one called? Shit, I can't remember the name of it, but I know which one you're talking about. He's like, is it Blindside? No. It's not. No. Blindside's the one where she adopts the black kid or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's one where like basically a psychic predicts her death, and it's just like, oh, it's gonna do like he predicts a bunch of stuff, and then the last thing he says on the live broadcast is just like, and you're gonna die next week on Wednesday at blah blah blah. Like he predicts her death. That's the movie that he's talking about. I'm pretty sure.
Sounds familiar, but
I don't know a single millennial that dares driving behind a log truck. Exactly, dude. Tell me that you're always getting out of the way, or you're ready to be like, can I get off of the road behind it? Absolutely, every time. No problem. Biketober is the October 16th through 19th. Bike Week 2026 is February 27th through March 8th. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm on the West Coast, so I'm probably not going to be there, but I like to bike. That'd be cool. It sounds like a cool event. Maybe I'll try to move out there because California is trash. It is garbage. It sucks living out here. In Highlander, they cannot die, but everyone dies. Kind of weird. All right, Sean, you're just throwing out all sorts of stuff. Let's see here. I think we're caught up. It's called Premonition. Well, Premonition is what like the movies were kind of originally built on, like Final Destination. Let's get back to the topic at hand, which is Final Destination. And so the first even 5 movies, it's somebody has a premonition. They see something that's going to be catastrophic and deadly to whatever happens, and then they yell and scream and do all sorts of crazy shit to get people to not, you know, they get their friends and family or whatever to not do the thing. And then, I mean, I always liked the way that they filmed it, because it would be like you get to see what happens, and then it just does this like almost like rewind or like rewind effect to where you get back to the people who are dealing with this, and then you get to see them try to react to it. And of course, this random person is just like, everyone's gonna die. Everyone's like, they go crazy. They do all this shit, and it's like nobody is gonna believe you on the fly like that. But when all of a sudden things start popping off. Like I think the second movie does that the best when with the traffic and like because they're about to be going onto the freeway, and so you see the freeway scene happen, and then it turns back to where she's just like it sucks in, and she's like, oh my god, I just saw we're all gonna die. And she's like, there's gonna be a truck there, but still, even with that, her friends still actually die. Like that was pretty crazy. It's like her car still gets taken out. And I thought that was pretty awesome with the second movie. With this new movie though, I don't know. Like obviously, Gray, you saw it. Like,
Yeah.
what are you like kind of apprehensive about between saying it's like a decent movie versus a good movie or whatever? Like, because I found it to be awesome. I thought they did it very, very well.
I think it's awesome, and I think it's totally deserved that it got first place out of the box office the week that it was released. Like, totally deserved. As far as production goes, it feels like this is one of the most flashy effects they've been able to put into it. And they're also using some really cool practical effects. The MRI machine that Syfaxx was talking about earlier, it's actually like this two-man effect that is just like kind of amazing the way that they're kind of doing it. But you get one person being the legs and one person being the arms, and just, man, the way they pull off that stunt is just like amazing. You were just saying that you think it might be the best Final Destination movie on the other stream, and I don't know if I'd go that far. Is why I said I didn't like it as much.
I think it is because probably mainly because the updated effects and stuff like that. I mean, I think the one that'll stay with everybody is going to be the second movie. The second movie is going to stay with everyone simply because of the log scene. Everybody in their mind, whether you've seen it or not, you just inherently know. It's almost passed down genetically to where you know, like log truck means death. Get away from log truck. You know, like
an entire generation knows that.
This movie pushed that out there without you even having to say it, which is kind of crazy. And so I'll give
the new
it
version
that.
Had to bank on that because that was part of their advertisement, and then they had to throw that in the movie too. So that's why I think I don't see anything as iconic in this one that's going to affect an entire generation. Maybe no new Space Needles will be built, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, the Space Needle thing, it was like I mean, that's a nod to like, early 50s construction and where or not you should be actually doing stuff. Like obviously that's a nod to like the Space Needle, maybe the stratosphere, something like that in Vegas. Like it has a lot of connection to stuff like that. And
for sure.
I mean, I think it worked in the movie, but because that's not a
did.
premonition, that's just a dream, I liked that idea of it, and then realizing that their mother is kind of the connection to everything else. Even though this is what I hate is the director is like, oh no, that's not what happened. Like the director's like, that's not what it is. I'm like, that's what I got out of the movie. I saw you show the book and you show how everything is connected. Everybody, like everyone's lifelines are connected to this because these people survived. This stuff happened to them down the line. And I actually thought that was like a good way to do an origin story. It's like, look, we can actually connect everything, but also do our own thing. And I thought that would have been that. I didn't hate that at all. I thought that was actually pretty genius. But then the director's like, no, that's not what's happening. And I'm like, then why the fuck did you put it in the movie? Like it's in the movie. I saw it. I can see it happening. Why did you do that? I thought that was kind of ridiculous.
Do you think this movie would have made more money if it came out September, say October?
Maybe. I mean, maybe towards like Halloween times. Like horror movies in general should always kind of come around like Halloween in general. Like you know it's going to be a bad horror movie or whatever when it comes out in January, right? As long as it's not released in January, whatever horror movie or whatever is released in January, that's going to be dog shit. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's
You're right.
just like
Put
this is
in a
our
pretty
that's our
sweet time
throwaway
slot.
movie.
I think it was like what was it? May
It was the week before
May
Stitch.
16th.
Yeah, it was the week
So
before.
it was able to get first the week that it was first released. I don't know if I think it's so packed in October with like horror ones. I don't know if it would have been able to be first.
Right.
But it might have made more. But I don't know if it would have been.
Sean says, "I just want a new Halloween movie because I don't think that Udder has been milked off enough." Okay, all right. All right, that's
as long as you don't give it to Rob Zombie, I'm okay with another one.
Like I was almost waiting for that to be like, yeah, I don't think Rob Zombie got like everything he wanted out of it. That would have been a terrible take. This one, I still think the third movie was pretty fucking shit. It was pretty terrible.
Apparently, there's a really good cut of it though. Like
there might be. We may never.
I was talking to one guy who got to see a test screening of it, and he said it was like an amazing movie. And then when he went to see the theatrical one, they cut and changed like every part of the entire third act. So I don't know, man.
So your Hold My Dual Shock says, for me, the first movie when he slips in the bathroom is baked in my memory. Dude, I
couldn't agree with you more. That one and the plane, that's why the first one for me is gonna always be number one.
Dude, like
I can't get on a plane without thinking of that movie.
It's like I keep saying this joke. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine of death. Like stupid shit like that.
You never know when like the Pert Plus is gonna like get on the floor and
it works.
Work with the
it's like that is excessively stupid. Like it's so
come on, it was a drying
it
rack or whatever that it just happened to be there. So
and then this falls, and then that thing hits
Yeah.
that, and then all of a sudden, like the mouse chases the cheese, and then the cheese hits this lever, and then the lever actually hits the switch, and then the switch lights. It's like shut the fuck, get the fuck out of it. Like I get it, and it's fun to like theorize while you're watching it. It's fun, and then when it finally happens, it's usually kind of not what you thought it was going to be. But I mean that gimmick, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of gets old after a while. So to see things actually happen instantaneously, like with Bloodlines, that when the grandmother comes out of the house and she's just like, take it, and she's like, oh, you don't believe me? And she's just like, puts her hands out, and all of a sudden everything happens, and it's just like, holy shit, how can you not believe her? She literally died as soon as she I'm not going to say how she died, but it was pretty gruesome and brutal. But it's like it happens so quick that it's like, how can you not believe me after I just said, look what I'm about to do? And then I don't know,
there had to be a better way.
Death happens. There's probably a better way to do it. Like her surrounding herself with a bunch of spikes and stuff like that was kind of dumb. It's like, how are you not just living in like a glorified like fluff house or something? Like
she proved her point real quick. But again, this one is real hardcore with it. It's not just some little tiny whatever you want to call it, like where you've got the drying rack and the tub or whatever. This is a little bit bigger devices that they're using in this one. So it's kind of fun. They've stepped it up for sure.
Hold My Dual Shock says, what's up, Sean? I love Rob Zombie. Dude, Rob Zombie is like old school Rob Zombie is the shit. I've actually heard that he still
White
does
Zombie
good
is the
stuff.
shit.
Dude, White Zombie. What about what's it called? Nuclear Warhead or whatever. What's that old band that they used to play? It was like oh my god. I'll remember it. But with that being said, we might have another guest.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just going to play just a few seconds of this clip. So.
Breaking news, everything is bad. It's just as terrible as you imagined, and probably worse. With more, we go to Tom Lee Cruz. Tom Lee.
We're all in danger, Dan Lee.
Jesus Christ, what can we do?
Absolutely nothing.
It was good knowing you, Tom Lee.
I can't say the same.
That was unnecessary. We're just now getting in reports that all the children have exploded. They will be missed.
So all the children exploded, and we got Andy here. What's up? How you doing, dude?
Pretty well. What is going on with my screen? Why is it not showing my avatar?
I don't know. Your camera's off. Sometimes. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
there you go. We got Andy here from Hold My Dual Shock. We got 4 people on here. What's up? Hey, like we're gonna be like what's that movie? Oh my god, why am I blanking on? Of
Four
course, I'm
Brothers.
blanking on them. No. It's
Reservoir Dogs.
it's that movie where Sean Green or whatever, like he's like an Amish dude. Not Sean Green.
Sex Drive.
Sex Drive, where he's
Yeah,
like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" It's like there's
Wow.
the dudes who are just like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" They just do that the whole time.
They touch.
That was impressive that you got that correct with that little information.
Yeah, with that description. Well, it was the Amish dude. Like, there you go, and it was Seth Green. There you go.
Syfaxx and I balance each other's autism out.
Yeah. We complete each other. Complete.
Like
Complete.
half speakers, yeah.
Did you see Final Destination? Did you and Katie go and see it, or you and Peter, or what's up?
Not yet. It's on the list. We kind of burnt out doing that double feature the other day.
What double feature did you see?
Say it was you, Lilo, and
Lilo and Mission Impossible.
Yeah, that was a slog. That was a long time.
Yeah, I did that, and I realized that I don't think I'm ever going to do something like that again. Like, it's not because I didn't like the movies. It was just it was too long to be sitting down at a fucking movie. That's what it was.
Agreed.
We got Integrity 101. Sup, fellas? Hey, what's up, Integrity? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you are doing well. Thank you for joining us. We're just talking about, well, technically we've actually only been talking about one horror movie, but we're gonna expand it a little bit longer. We'll see. I don't know how much time I got all these people for, but I would love to talk about horror movies that anybody here actually likes and why you like them. Like Grey Poupet is also obviously my special guest. He's this glorified jar of mustard. Hey, Grey, can you do a magic trick for us and turn into Gambit? Can you just do it? Check it out. Check it out. Boom! We got fucking Gambit mustard. We got Gambit mustard on screen. Check it out. Like just an ass. Like, look at the magician at work here. With that being said, can you magically tell us about, like, what is one of your more favorite horror movies then, if this one is not on the list? I
gotta be honest. I think
you actually like.
I think so. Nearly every horror movie, there's something for me in almost every franchise. I don't know. I'm kind of a horror movie junkie. I think at least like 3 of my top 5 last year were horror movies. So I don't know. There's just a lot of them, man. But yeah, not everyone's favorite movie.
You said 3 or 5 of your top. Like, just name, like, what's your favorite horror movie of, let's just say, the last 5 years. Obviously, we're not going back to the 80s and stuff like that.
Hard probably to remember every horror movie that was in the last 5 years, but The Substance, I think it deserves every bit of accolades that it got. I'm into body horror though, so I don't know. That's fun.
So you like The Fly and stuff like that?
Yeah. I mean, that was like Cronenberg Barbie. It was great. Yeah. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Margot Qualley in that because she looked fucking banging. Like, Jesus Christ.
Dude. But Demi Moore went all out in that. That
she did.
Just,
absolutely
man, that movie.
Well, with that being said, how about Andy? Andy, what is some of your favorite horror movies that you've seen in the last, let's say, up to 5 years? What is something you would actually recommend to people in the chat?
Ooh, I don't keep up with too many horror movies.
Yeah, you guys don't seem too much into horror like I am, but I'm still curious.
Let me Google, see what ones have come in the past. I'll pass. Come back to me.
Well, we'll come back to Andy. How about DK Bones, the only black dude on the channel? This could be super interesting. Like, is it just white sheets that scare you, or is it white? No. What kind of horror movies are you into? I mean, I feel like everybody's into some type of horror movies in general. they actually still like them, whether it's ghost stuff, whether it's what. I mean, sometimes it's based on what you're raised around and all that type of stuff. What is something that is scary to you? Are you afraid of clowns or whatever? You know, like there could be things like that that actually stand out. So what is something to you in the, let's say, the last 5 years, give or take, that is like, holy shit, that was crazy, you know?
I don't think. Well, my wife's more of the horror junkie than I am, so whatever she puts on, I'll watch. But this new Oscar Isaac's Frankenstein that's coming on Netflix, I think this November, that looks pretty decent. I might check that out. I don't know if you guys saw the clip of that.
Oh yeah, we absolutely saw that. I mean, do you guys want to watch the trailer for that? I can pull that up. You guys down to watch the Oscar or the Guillermo del Toro?
I was gonna say that is the Guillermo del Toro one, right?
Yeah. It's Guillermo del Toro.
Hell
like
yeah.
I can pull that up. We can go ahead and watch that. We're gonna have to watch it in increments though, because it'll absolutely get nuked. But because I tried to play some clips of that the other day, and I did like a 2-hour, 3-hour stream, and that shit just got fucking wrecked. And I was like, holy shit. So I'm down to play it, but we're going to have to do it in like increments. And hopefully at worst, it just gets copyrighted, which is fine. I don't mind copyright. That's fine. But when it takes it down and where it's like, you're globally blocked, have you seen that one, Andy, or any of you guys, where it's like it just says globally blocked?
Bro, almost every other thing we put out has been globally blocked. Yeah,
it's so ridiculous.
They do not care for us in Russia.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Russia?
I don't.
Russia
Well, have you noticed that under YouTube, like you can be fine everywhere, but it'll be like Russia and Belarus are not happy, and you can't show it. It'll be like the most random stuff will be blocked in Russia and Belarus.
Yeah, it's the dumbest shit ever, and it's like, what the fuck is happening here? But yeah, that absolutely happens. It's definitely a thing. So if you think that we're lying, I wanted to clarify that with another way bigger YouTuber than my channel is. I mean, we got, 19 people watching. Thank you to the 19 people watching. Like, what's up? We got, obviously, we got Integrity. Sup, fellas? We got Sean. There's been people commenting in between. Obi Dean. What's up? Let me see if there's people that I haven't shouted out. We got Nestor Panios. What's up, Nestor? We got Ames S. What's up, Ames? And, well, obviously, Rafa Balde is here because he's just holding up. My guy holding up. That guy's just chilling, kicking it. And with that being said, let's go ahead and play some Frankenstein trailer. We're going to do it in about 15 to 20-second increments. I don't mind if I get copyrighted. I just don't want it to be taken down across the world. It's crazy. So let's go.
I had determined that the memory of my evils should die with me. Some of what I will tell you is fact. Some is not. But
well, that was longer than 15 seconds, so that's going to get fucking shot. But I was intrigued by it. I mean, it looks great. It looks amazing. Guillermo del Toro does obviously amazing cinematography and stuff like that. Jesus, like there's so many people. Like, hey, Andy, did you guys watch the Tadum thing? Did you watch that? The Netflix Tadum. So it was like the.
Oh no, I saw it the next day. I was in Texas at the farm with no internet.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was either. Also, I would have watched it live. So we watched it afterwards and we did a recap. And I just took out what I wanted to talk about, which was like some of these. And one of them was, of course, this, which is Frankenstein. But with that being said, let's go ahead and watch some more of it.
it is all true.
He said some of it wasn't true.
What manner of creature is that? What manner of devil made him? I did.
I think Oscar Isaac is a great actor. Like he like
He can be.
look, he can
He can also be
and
Apocalypse.
like he can be Apocalypse and he can also do Moon Knight, you know. Like
There's parts of Moon Knight that were decent. It wasn't him that was the problem, but
it was the writing and the way that they combined everything that was going on with everything. But yes, he was
that last
definitely
shot.
not the problem.
that last shot of the horizon with like the ombre of colors that just it was gorgeous.
It looks great. So DK Bones, like you're the one that brought it up. What do you think about the trailer, even so far, or just in general? Like what?
It gives you like it has like something from this time, and it reminds you of like Frankenstein of the old days where I don't know. For me, I always watched the black and white horror movies with my parents and my grandparents, so it gives me that the nostalgia of watching it. But it also reminds me of kind of like Sleepy Hollow, the visual effects a little bit.
Yes, the nostalgia of the old days, but at the same time, it's bringing a modern, I don't want to say twist to it, but it's like modern aesthetic to it. So you're like you're more engaged with it because it looks like, oh, this is visually appealing, and I understand why people don't watch black and white and stuff like that. It's it's just so old. It's so old school, even though the acting might be phenomenal, but it's just not the same type of deal.
Right.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and watch some more of this.
I had a vision. An idea took shape in my mind. Inevitable. Unavoidable. Until it became truth.
I mean, this whole thing, like, I mean, they're selling it on like almost like the epicness, right? It just seems epic and grand in scale. The visuals look phenomenal, and for something is technically what I would say is simple is like Frankenstein. To do it on this scale is pretty awesome. I think they're kind of knocking it out of the park. And with Guillermo del Toro behind it, like you just know when you finally do see Frankenstein, it's gonna be pretty crazy. Hopefully, yeah.
Well, and then
see
if you see some of the clips when he's out there with they show the windmills, and if you've seen the original Frankenstein, that's how he dies or whatever. But and then you see all these bodies that he's collecting to create. Like right here, he has all these bodies on the table.
And a simple thing is like obviously Frankenstein is not Frankenstein is actually not the monster. Frankenstein is actually the doctor. People sometimes get those confused.
Right.
That's not a thing. Like Frankenstein's monster is the monster. So when you think Frankenstein, it's actually the doctor. But I mean, some people get those intertwined or whatever for some reason. I mean, I get it. It's understandable.
I don't see no Eeyore though.
What is that?
I said I don't see Eeyore.
Or Igor.
Igor, what's his face? What was the comedy?
The assistant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in this. So it could be a retelling, obviously. It's a retelling, but
Did you guys like Young Frankenstein?
I love it so much.
Yeah.
actually, I don't think I saw that one. I might have to go watch that.
Wow.
You've never seen it?
No, just like you guys haven't seen fucking Final Destination's Bloodlines, which was the topic. Like,
In the both, they're great.
I might have seen it or whatever, but it's been so long that I might have memory hold it. It might be one of those.
You don't even know Abby Normal?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
It's one of the best jokes.
Because I'll just kick everybody, and then the stream is over. No. Let's go ahead and finish up with this trailer before everybody starts roasting me about fucking Young Frankenstein, because that's definitely what we're talking about. God damn it. Oh my god. He gets hit by lightning. It gets hit by lightning, and it actually makes the monster come alive. What are the odds? I don't know. It's almost like we've heard this story before. But I will say the cinematography and the sound design is, as far as the trailer goes, it's actually pretty damn good. Like, this makes me want to watch this movie. It makes me kind of excited for this movie, especially a Netflix kind of movie, because Netflix is Netflix isn't even like hit or miss. It's like miss. It's like 8 out of 10 hit or miss, you know, which is miss is the 8, you know.
So it is just a movie. It's not a limited series or anything.
It's gonna be a movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really expensive, like the Electric State or whatever?
I have no idea. I know that they haven't announced that yet. I think this comes out. I think this actually comes out this month. Actually, it might come out in a couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah, because the way that they designed the Tadum announcements was in kind of in order of which things are going to be released in order. So
Nice.
I think this was either the first or second one that they showed. I think this might be the second one. So it's either this month or it's next month. I mean,
that's awesome that they're doing it. I guess I don't understand how they make money off of a Netflix movie. But
It's coming out in November.
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 That makes more sense.
Okay. So it's going to give some time. I mean, it'll probably say it here at the end when I play the next 20.
Been seeking life. I created death.
That's a good screen.
All right, there's about 10 more seconds of it, but I'm going to pause it just in case. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm already hit, and because I'm already hit, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and play the rest of it.
Ooh, it's got
Well, that's all you get in it. Like, the trailer looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty great. So here, Sean says, "Off to bed, guys. Have a great stream." We are having, I would say, a great stream. I've been having, I don't know, good amount of interaction. People are talking. I mean, if I had like a co-host with me to bring up everybody's stuff, because now I got to just scroll up and then go ahead and talk about Rob Zombie. Didn't he mention that? What's up, Sean? I love Rob Zombie. Like, see, I don't even know where I left off. Andy, wouldn't you say Rob Zombie made the best? Where's Rockefeller? That motherfucker's sleeping. Guy's passed out. I hit him up, but he'll probably he's gonna wake up right as I end this stream. Like, that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna be like, and I'm out. Like, son of a bitch. Is it going to beat I Frankenstein? I think so. That
was a tough one.
How is that even a question?
Which is the one with Harry Potter in it? Is that Victor Frankenstein?
I think it's I Frankenstein. Is it Victor? It might be Victor.
I'm getting
there's
them
so
all
many.
confused.
There's so many Frankenstein movies.
Because one was
Such
with
a common
Aaron
thing.
Eckhart. I thought that was I Frankenstein.
I think that's the Eckhart one. I think that is Frankenstein.
Those mean old Russians, they just beat the Nazis for us. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Integrity for me, Creep is the best recent horror franchise. Mark Duplass does such a fantastic
You seen any of
job.
those?
I have actually I've seen the first one, and I just thought it was slow and boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Yeah.
get the idea behind it. It was too slow for me. Way too slow.
The first one is a little slow. The pacing picks up as they go on, but yeah, if you didn't like the first one, you probably won't like the others.
Yeah.
But they're fun.
Grey
It's
Poupet
an
says interesting franchise. There you go. Yeah,
is, I stand
as
by
you
that.
just said. All good, all good. Let's go ahead with Obi Dean says his Pinocchio was amazing. I did not
True.
see the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio. Was it actually good? I might actually check that
Liked
out.
it a lot more than the Zemeckis one with Tom Hanks. He was actually going for something. I love Del Toro's vision. Yeah, man. Anything that dude does is pretty.
Yeah, I don't
See,
think I've ever seen the movie because I don't like.
Go for it.
No, I was just agreeing. Sorry, I was just saying I don't think I've seen a Del Toro movie I don't like. I even like Hellboy and stuff.
I mean, they always look good. Like he's I would say he's like a better cinematographer than he possibly is a storyteller, even though he does a lot of really good stories. But I mean, his cinematography is like bar none. Like if his name is on a project, you know it's gonna look good no matter what.
Did you like Pan's Labyrinth?
Dude, I fucking love Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah,
Love that
Some
movie.
amazing visuals there.
It's crazy fucking movie. Well, with that being said, since we watched that trailer, let's go ahead and let's go around the horn here and see what is everyone's like favorite horror movie and or horror franchise, and we'll go ahead and start with Andy.
So I was just looking it up. I like the old John Carpenter stuff, like The Thing and all. You know, those are the horror films that I like. But then I'm looking at recent horror, and they've got stuff that I like Annihilation, but I don't consider that a horror. Do you guys consider that horror?
I don't find that horror at all. Like,
Yeah,
no, it's like a sci-fi psychological. It's like a sci-fi thriller.
Yeah.
I like a bit
sci-fi horror on it, but
I like sci-fi horror probably more than traditional horror.
Still counts.
Right on. Well, how about you, DK Bones? What's on your list for possibly some of the, I don't know, one of your favorite horror movies and or franchises that you've seen? Not even just in the 5 to 10 last 5 to 10 years, but in just general. Like, what would you recommend to people?
I mean, the genre the original Poltergeist.
Oh,
that scared the crap out of me as a kid.
And, what about Candyman? Are you still afraid to say Candyman 5 times in the mirror?
No, not now. But when I was a kid, yeah, it was a thing. But yeah, Poltergeist scared the crap out of me.
Oh yeah, I loved Craig T. Nelson in that one. He deserved more.
Right on. And Gray, what do you got?
I guess I'd go a little bit more recent, just because I was expecting this one to totally flop last year. But I really dug the first Smile movie, and then I was expecting to completely hate Smile 2 because they never get like the second one, right? And I don't know, it was like my favorite musical of last year. So yeah, I'll go with the
Your
Smile
favorite
franchise.
musical? Yeah, like that.
I'm calling it a musical, man.
That's how I mean, it's not quite a musical, but there's a lot of music in it. That kind of makes sense, I guess, in a demented way. But
it leaves me wanting the third one. So and it's the dude's third film. So hell yeah, I hope Parker Finn gets it right.
Right on it. So for me, it's not quite a horror movie. I'm still gonna go with my like almost revenge / horror movie, which will be I Saw the Devil. Is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's a South Korean film. Go check that shit out. Like, it is amazing. There's many horror elements and there's horrific things that happen in it, but it is also amazing to watch. It's also a massive revenge flick, but it also goes back and forth. I think anybody who is into those kind of movies will enjoy that. With that being said, my favorite movie still of this year, man, I'm kind of on edge when it comes to this year is going to be either Final Destination, just because I had a great time with Final Destination, and then Bring Her Back. Bring Her Back was fucking awesome. Has anybody here seen Bring Her Back?
No, but I've heard good things.
I haven't. I absolutely
It's-
loved Talk to Me, and it's the second one from those co-directors, right?
Yeah. It's not a follow up or something like that. It's just a second movie
just
from the same
the
people.
second movie that they're making. I hope
Yeah.
it's on par because it was way better than I
It's-
expected that first one.
It's really good. It's a lot more tight casting, and everybody does their job just fine. And like it's kind of crazy. I mean, I'll say this: it's a little slower than some of the other stuff, but like once it actually starts picking up, it picks up and it just goes for it, and it goes crazy. And I enjoyed that part about it. Like I had a great time. Like I was fully engaged with that movie the whole time. I mean, I have a review out there for it. If anybody wants to go check it out, go ahead and check out my Bring Her Back review. But with that being said, we're about to be finishing up here, and let's go ahead and start. And we'll go the opposite way of what I started with Gray. Gray, what do you got coming up, brother? What do you got going on, bro?
Yeah, so it's going to be the summer of Gray, the long-awaited return of my channel. I'm bringing it back from the dead. So I'm starting up a new show, so next week I should be able to start advertising and everything. But yeah, new stuff soon. Other than that, you can probably catch me on the internet on somebody else's channel, probably every day of the week. So yeah, that's about all I got going on. What about you, DK Bones? What you got going on, man?
I just started. Today was my first stream. I'm gonna do like Monday mornings.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear you boosting it out, man. Go shout that out, dude. Go check out DK Bones stream, man. Go give him some likes and support. Get him boosted out there. Let's go. Okay, DK Bones. He's an adamant supporter in the chats and all sorts of chats. Let's go. Hell yeah, boost this guy out.
So yeah, around 6:30 or 7 in the morning Eastern time, but my work hours make it hard for me to do anything in the afternoon.
Absolutely. I mean, I understand that. Like work hours are like detrimental to possibly having a consistent schedule, because sometimes it's like, hey, you want to do 2 hours of overtime? You're like, yeah, but also no. Like that shit happens. And with Andy, obviously here from Hold My DualShock. Andy, what do you guys got coming up? I know you guys got a bunch going on. And
yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. First point though, Grey Poupet, is that a bosom on the side of your head?
It is. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, it's this image. You know, it's kind of a Rorschach test. It could be a bosom.
I thought it was a butt.
Perhaps it's a back. You never know. It's up to the eye of the beholder.
Very, very classy, very sensual. We have Tag Up and Anna, the Everything Good and Always Perfect podcast, all night, tomorrow. And then we just dropped a video about Hollywood overthinking masculinity. It's a silly video. People are going to be upset.
Well, I mean, if people are not upset on the internet, are you actually doing what you want to do on the internet? I mean, come on. Like, I'm not getting enough backlash. I need more backlash. Go ahead and dislike this video. Go through all the hate at it, or like the stream. You know, whatever. It's all good. It's fine. But this has been a good stream talking about horror stuff, and obviously promoting obviously great creators who are way more successful than I am. But you know, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. There you go. Which is you know. Hopefully, you know, throw out some invitations and talk to people that you like to talk to, and yeah, try that out and go ahead and keep on with that. As far as my channel goes, I will be doing a Wednesday stream at probably around 2:30. I think I'm going to make it like an hour long, around 2:30 to 3:30, and then you could follow that up with Hold My DualShock. Whatever what's your Wednesday one called? I think it's called What the Fuck Wednesday. Yeah, What the Fuck Wednesdays. So you can find me on the midweek hangings at like 2:30, and then WTF Wednesdays on Hold My DualShock stream, and from there I don't know. I just kind of do random streams every now and then. That's my main one going on. But if you guys like this, go ahead and hit the like button, or you go ahead and hit the dislike. It's fine. I just need some interaction. Go ahead and leave comments. You know what? Leave some comments. Comments apparently also help boost it. You could just be like nice, or just put an emoji, do something. I appreciate that. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for joining. And with that being said, I'm going to leave you with some outro music, which might be to your liking, maybe not. I don't know. I'll play it for about a minute, and then peace out. You guys have a good one.